Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Live Connection podcast. I don't know what number it is, but it's the first one of 2020. 33? It's number 33.
33.
My comrade over there is telling me it's number 33. I'm Jack. With me we got Evan, Jarrod, Erik. Behind the computer is Matt, and then Peter's over there playing Raid Shadow Legends.
Our control room has confirmed it is number 33.
There we go. We did it. Wow.
You waited all that time just to do that.
Well, they were telling me, they were checking. I was listening.
Wow.
Why don't we all have little
earpieces?
Earpieces.
Because
I paid for one.
Yeah, because
So you're the only one that has one. So who are you talking
to
to?
himself. It's an echo chamber.
To the control center guys in Toronto.
HQ.
It's just Evan's like, it's just your mind playing tricks on you. There's just all those voices up in your
it's
head,
just my
and you press
schizophrenia.
on it. And it's like, I've often wondered what the voice inside Evan's head is. Like what it must.
It's just
say to him.
screaming all the time.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The voice inside my head has been screaming since Erik and I saw Cats on Thursday night. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That was one hell of a way to swing into 2020, wasn't it, Erik? Erik?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
a 1,000-mile stare
Yeah.
right there.
I cannot stress, like, the profound effect this movie had on my psyche. Like,
I've thought about it every day since then.
so have I. It's kind of washed itself a little bit from the annals of my mind, but it's still there in like really odd ways. I think I sent you guys all a Snapchat of the night afterwards. There was literally a shadow on my roof, and in the beginning and end of the movie, there's like the silhouette of a cat in the clouds. And when I was like trying to go to sleep that night, I was like, oh yeah, it's just the cat in the sky. Then like 20 minutes later, I was like, wait, no, that's not a real thing.
It really should be though.
Yeah, I had to like go and like move some of the lights around in my room at like 4 a.m. to get the shadows to go away because it just disturbed me that much at that point. So, yeah, it's
Ian McKellen meowed.
he meowed. He was lapping milk out of a saucer.
I think there's the one part where it had like James Corden and it was like pouring water on his face or something, and he was like, no.
Oh yeah, there's
And
the
it was-
scene where the fat James Corden cat is in a dumpster with a bunch of other cats, and they're pouring a bottle of champagne onto his face. And he just starts like lapping it all up, and it's incredible.
So how horny is the movie?
It's like,
Horny
Would
enough.
it
Yeah.
appeal to our foot fetish fans?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would.
it would.
There's one part where the like main cat girl, she just like sticks up her foot.
Yeah.
And then Mephistopheles,
Yeah,
the magical cat, just grabs it.
Yeah, there's literally a
It's
scene
just
where she
holds it
lifts
for
her,
a
where
sec.
she lifts her leg and then grabs it. He grabs it for no reason, and then that's the scene. And then there's another scene just before that where Ian McKellen sings his song, and then at the end, Judi Dench cat lifts her leg up for no reason. Like she's
like-
lying over, and she just like seductively like lifts her leg.
Ian McKellen is just like,
So is
Yeah.
there a lot of crotch shots in this movie then of like cat crotches?
More than I'd like.
this is. I won't say no, but it's not like sitting there just like crotch shots of cats. They're all just dancing and gyrating in very odd ways. There was the one part where like they just all started like humping the floor and their tails were doing that weird like
yeah.
twitchy thing.
Where
Where they're like,
yeah, it was terrible. I was like, it was genuinely terrifying. The moon came over the like building they were in, and they all went into a frenzied trance where their
It's like
tails
they're
were
in
like
heat.
sticking up and then like going back, and they were like lifting their legs in unison. It looks terrifying.
best part was when the Jellicle chosen cat ascended.
Oh no!
And everyone in the theater at that point just lost their shit.
Everyone. I'm talking. I mean, there was only like maybe a dozen people in the theater.
Yeah,
at that
something
point.
like that. Maybe
And-
20.
Yeah, maybe around 20. And like there's like a group of teenage girls in front of us, and they could not keep it together. And Erik and I were struggling as well. Like it was. Oh, and there's the one scene where the ascended cat Grisabella. She's played by Jennifer Hudson or whatever, and it just keeps like cutting back to Judi Dench cat's face, just like staring out the window, and it's so unsettling. I genuinely like. You have to watch this movie to like understand.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer and
Yes.
I was already superbly unsettled. Like I was
Yeah.
just like, this is just messed up.
Is that for an hour and 47 minutes?
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank God it's
that
not 2
minute
hours.
already had me second
I
guessing.
didn't even
life.
watch the trailer just because I saw one look at like the human cat things, and I was like, I have none of this. I don't even want to watch.
Yeah,
I kind of love it in like the worst way.
yeah. That's how I feel about it.
It's
as
like
well.
Stockholm syndrome.
It is kind of like that.
I think I was reading as on, IGN, take it as you will.
Mm-hmm.
But they were saying something like after the first week, they already released CGI updates for it because apparently the launch CGI was just
Yeah.
absolutely atrocious.
Yeah,
they launched a patch out for a movie.
yeah. Never. It's pretty.
Bethesda, take notes on.
It is. It's kind of like if Bethesda directed a musical in a strange way.
The Fallout musical.
Were there any like genuinely good scenes in it though? Like where the acting was like good? Like who was the best actor of the movie? Actor, actress.
I like Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat
Yeah,
when
we-
he started to tap dance.
We liked that song. That song kind of slapped.
Yeah, it was tight.
Yeah.
Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat?
Yes, sir.
Who played them?
Have no idea. There was a lot of actors in this movie that were actually like not well known. Like
Yeah.
the
Interesting.
two main cats and a few of the other like auxiliary cats were not big names. So the thing about Cats is it's not like a real story. It's just kind of like a very loose interpretation of events of one night where a bunch of cats get together and do some weird shit. So it's basically just an hour and 50 minutes of different cats introducing themselves and singing about who they are as a cat.
Oh, that's nice. But yeah, you still refer to them as Judi Dench Cat and Ian McKellen Cat?
Yeah, because Judi Dench
Is
was
super well known.
yeah, and it's easier to say Judi Dench than old Deuteronomy, the leader of the Jellicle Cats.
Ah, yes.
Well, that's who you're talking about.
didn't know
Like,
Judi Dench.
Like, why would I say Gus the theater cat for Ian McKellen when I can just say Ian McKellen?
Yeah, I
right?
mean, it also speaks like volumes about like what character you're thinking of because it was a pretty star-studded cast for the most part, right?
for a lot of it. Although the big cameo, Taylor Swift, she's introduced in the song that she has, and you're told that she is like kind of important to the main villain, but you don't see her until that song, and then you never see her again.
Yeah, and she
Oh.
just pisses off. for
Yeah,
the
she
rest
just
of the
leaves.
Oh, so she was just a cameo because they had her
Yeah.
in the credits with everybody else. I figured she was a part of the movie.
Well, she is technically part of the movie. She just is on screen for about maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and that's
I
it.
saw they had like a special section or like note for her and the author in the credits. Like just their song was mentioned,
Right.
And then the rest was like the Cats Broadway blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. So I
Yes.
thought that was weird.
Yeah, because I think they did. The two of them like wrote a new song for the movie or something like that.
So is it just appealing to current pop culture?
Yeah, that's kind of what a lot of movies are nowadays. Just
But like just for that credit, because you said it was in the credits, right?
Yeah.
well, there's certain people who will go and watch a movie just because a certain actor is in it, right? Or a certain pop figure, or
I think
because
that's-
they love the musical on Broadway.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of Taylor Swift fans did.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. There's probably some people who went and saw the movie just because Taylor Swift is in it.
And weren't they disappointed when she wasn't on screen very long?
You had to sit through probably about an hour and a half ish of the movie before her scene is in there. She's not there before or after it.
Well, thank God if you're a fan of like the YouTube hit Carpool Karaoke, because your big star James Corden is once again in an A+ movie of the year.
Yeah, James Corden is appearing in a lot of movies these days.
All A+,
weird things.
amazing, super
So-
good movies.
Because like the actual musical is like world renowned, phenomenal.
Yeah, the music's pretty tight.
It's the music's well written. Andrew Lloyd Webber's not just an unhinged psychopath or anything like that.
But whoever directed this movie sure
Yeah.
the hell is.
I mean, he's got some weird ideas because
Yeah.
this is the guy that wrote Cats and Starlight Express or whatever that other weird one about trains is called. But he also wrote Phantom of the Opera. and like a bunch like.
Didn't he do Les Mis? Was that?
I don't think he wrote the stuff for Les Mis.
Who knows?
Because Les Mis was based off of a Victor Hugo novel.
Yeah.
And then adapted for that. Maybe our person behind the camera can Google that for us.
What am I Googling?
Oh, it doesn't seem like he's paying attention to the conversation.
I was
That's a
looking
shame.
at other stuff. What do you want me to Google?
Fire Matt.
He's looking at other stuff.
I'm
Hashtag
trying to
Fire
make
Matt.
sure we're having a high quality podcast, and by doing that, I'm not contributing. What do you want me to look
It
up?
looked like you were looking up We Are Number One.
That's for later. That's for later. What am I Googling? Tell me now.
I forgot.
The musical Les Miserables.
While he's doing that-
like who wrote it?
Yes.
There-
Hey, don't
you
say
can't just
Victor
do
Hugo
all
because that's not the answer we're looking for.
Okay. Is a French historical novel by Victor Hugo. That was the answer. right?
I wanted the musical, not the novel. I literally just said that.
Okay, well hold that thought.
What the what
Hanging out
cats?
with Matt is the equivalent of watching Cats.
Oh damn!
Oh no!
That's the worst insult I've ever heard in my life.
Worst insult of the decade?
It just started.
When did the musical come out? 1980.
Around there, yeah.
There's only one, isn't
Alain Boublil.
Oh,
Hang on.
Oh yes, I love Elaine Boublil.
It's coming to you. It's coming to you.
Buble.
It's coming to you. It's somewhere around there.
Of course.
1980. Alain Boublil and Claude Michel.
doesn't that say Alan?
Schoenberg.
No, it does an I after
Alain.
the second A. So
It's
I really don't know.
Cloud Schoenberg.
Boublil.
Bubil.
Or Mikhail.
Boublil.
Quick
All right,
question
anyways,
for you,
those people.
the Cats boys. Would the movie have been less of an atrocity if they were just dressed in cat costumes versus it being like CGI cats?
There's just some things that don't translate well into movie. This is one of them.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
So do you think it should have been like a traditional costume thing like they do
They just
on
shouldn't
Broadway?
have done it.
Yeah.
Or have
fair
done it so
enough.
it's like they were actually cats, not people cats.
It would have been better if they were actual cats, I think.
Yeah,
Here's the
because
thing, yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Because I think one of the creepiest things about it was the fact that you saw the actor, and it was also like a cat at the same time, and you're sitting there going,
Yeah.
"What is going on?"
Here's the thing: they could have just done like an animated movie, like a 3D
Yes.
animated movie of a bunch of cats like running around and singing songs, and that would have been accurate to the source material and what they're going for. But instead, they decided to CGI famous actors to look like cats, and it just exists in such a deep recess of the uncanny valley that
Yeah.
you're basically just disturbed for an hour and 50 minutes.
At least it has character, If it was just a bunch
Yeah.
of cats, they'd have no facial expressions, so no character. Just like the Lion King.
It's a new decade, Evan. Move on.
How did the singing work in the Lion King remake?
the
They
mouths
sing like
didn't-
this.
They did not. You're
Hello tonight.
you're over exaggerating it.
Think about
It was
the,
it was good, except the fact that some of the actors tried to add their own flair to the certain songs. Simba's actor, when he gets older, I don't know who it is.
Donald Glover.
He tried to add flair to Hakuna Matata,
And it was probably amazing.
it was horrible.
No, it's Donald Glover.
It made me hurt inside.
So it was amazing because it's Donald Glover.
All I have to say is that in the original animated movie, I Can't Wait to Be King, Simba's doing flips. There's a tower of animals. It's crazy. You know what happens in the CGI movie? They sing and they walk in a straight line.
So what you're
Do you
saying?
know what happens in the
Wasn't your-
SNES game? You can't beat it because that level's impossible.
Weren't you the one that was complaining that it was just the same thing repeated? So they changed it. Instead of stacking animals, they walked in a straight line.
It would have been better if they did the exact same thing.
How could you?
That's not realistic, Evan.
Well,
You go to Africa and tell me what you see.
As someone who's been to Africa, none of the animals sing.
Shit.
I don't believe you.
not a
The movie's
single one.
ruined.
Okay.
Okay, so it's more like
Next thing-
Madagascar then.
Next thing you're
I
gonna
don't know.
tell me.
I've never been to Madagascar. That's. I never went that far off the coast.
No, Madagascar 2. What's the sub?
Escape
Escape
Europe.
to Africa.
Oh no.
You can't have a Madagascar 2 where they're leaving Madagascar.
Dude, the next 2 movies aren't in Madagascar.
They have
Is
to
it-
keep the title.
There's one in
otherwise-
Europe, isn't there? There's like a
yeah,
run
it's
in
like
Europe.
Europe.
or
They're getting chased by like a
And then-
constable.
yeah. Oh yeah,
the
and
whole
then
movie.
the Penguins had a spin-off movie.
Yeah, they
I
did.
remember
Surf's Up?
seeing that one.
No, not Surf's Up. Well, that would have been a good one to have him cameo in.
Part of being alive is just realizing that there are a lot of bad movies involving animals. I think. I mean, the
Shark
original,
Tale?
the original Madagascar,
Good.
perfectly fine.
Classic.
I bet you applications to car washes went up after that movie.
Actually,
Shark Tale was lit, man.
the Madagascar trilogy is, I think it's like people like it.
The first one was hilarious.
The first one's great, and then I think like
The
the
second was
trilogy as a
alright.
whole is held up. Actually, I thought you were going to talk, Peter.
Why are
Peter
you
muttered under his
here?
breath,
Peter,
better
if
than
you
Star
know
Wars.
what,
I'm not ready to talk about Star Wars yet. I
I-
haven't thought about it enough.
I have, and I'm very angry at Peter.
We're gonna send Peter to Australia so we can fire Peter.
Did you
I
see
don't completely disagree with Peter,
See,
but I don't
I
entirely.
want to talk
agree.
about it. I'll talk about it after.
I don't really want to talk about it because like it's still too new. I don't want to spoil anything.
You know what animal movie was uncorrupted by bad sequels? Over the Hedge.
Bartok. Oh, Over the Hedge.
Over
yeah.
the Hedge. I don't think they ever released a sequel
No.
for that. They had one movie. They said what they needed to say, and then they were done.
I feel
Zootopia
like
did
they might have
movie.
had a short.
They
They
might
could
have.
have had
Actually,
some hammy short.
They might
Yeah.
have been.
Squirrel.
There might have been like a cartoon spin-off or something like that as well. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
I thought Zootopia did well.
I've never seen
enjoyed it.
Zootopia.
Good. It did good.
I don't
Little
think
on
they're
the
doing
head.
a second one. Are they doing a second one?
Little on the nose.
What
with
ab-
its
What about that one animal movie where it's like the Huskies, the Huskies get forgot, like left in Antarctica or
Barto
whatever.
or something.
It was,
Balt-
it was
no,
like
no.
Balto?
That's Eight Below's where but it's not a animated one.
yeah.
Eight
Are we talking about solely animated?
Oh no,
Because
Eight Below is a phenomenal movie.
Because like things they got those dogs to do.
Yeah, because I was
Damn, dude.
Yeah, you see, they should have just trained the African animals to build a tower in The Lion King, and it would have been a good movie.
Maybe, you know what?
Actually, hanging out
Peter
with
could-
Evan is like watching cats.
Peter can stay.
A bunch
Evan's
of-
gonna go to
yeah.
Australia and burn in the fire.
A bunch of actual flamingos can definitely hold up a hippopotamus. 100%.
They're not holding up the hippo. They're just like a.
There's
they're-
wires.
They're on the edge of the tier. You know, they're more of a decor for that section of the tower.
I'm pretty sure they're holding it up
I'm
in
pretty
the.
sure in the movie,
in the
in
movie.
the animated movie, the flamingos are the bottom of the pyramid.
Well then,
That's why it starts to go.
Yeah, it goes awash because they got the hippo on the bottom, and they got
Oh.
everyone else, and there's a bunch of giraffes on the top. Using
Yeah.
their necks as like,
And then Zazu's on on the very very bottom.
yeah, poor Zazu.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
squished by the rhino, I think.
can't think of anything more realistic, to be honest.
Free Zazu.
Like they build it
Zazu
up.
did nothing wrong.
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. He's just kind of like just trying to take care of Simba.
yeah.
Let's do a
Is
Zazu.
there people
a Zazu
saying
spin-off.
Zazu are bad?
I would watch a
I don't know.
Zazu spin-off.
Zazu's
Is there
animal
Zazu
daycare.
discourse?
Disney stores?
No, is there Zazu discourse? Why? I'm confused.
I
Why
don't
are
think
people-
there is.
Okay,
I don't think
thought y'all
anybody
were
really
saying,
cares
like
about
Zazu.
Zazu.
Just the
Yeah.
whole Zazu did nothing wrong. I was like, what did he do?
I'm part of some pretty intense The Lion King groups on Reddit who we just really feel like Zazu got fucked over in the movie as somebody who spent all of his life
He just
serving
sits
the
there
kingdom.
screaming Ray the whole time.
Yeah.
All Zazu does is scream Ray.
Don't want to.
I wanted to trigger it.
All right, I got something for you boys.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, Dr.
This-
Grande has been running a meme of the decade thing.
Yeah.
Who's
And-
Dr. Grande?
Harambe.
Isn't it Grandpa?
It's Grande with 2 Y's.
Grumpe.
Anyways, well, he's
my
I don't know.
question-
He's just like a guy that does memes. He's got a lot of followers on Twitter. I don't really get it either. But
He's a
bas-
guy that does memes.
He's a meme guy.
Yeah,
I do
he's
memes.
been doing this thing, and basically,
memes.
like, they did a voting phase for what the best meme of each year was, and then they like pit them all together. And so there's 4 memes remaining, and I wanted to hit them up with you guys, see what you think.
I don't see Harambe, so this is wrong. The bottom right one, don't even know what that is. So
It's
that's just
Ricardo.
wrong. That's wrong. It's wrong.
Ricardo is
Evan's
big,
versed
but
in
I don't
his,
think
That's not. If I don't know about it, it's not a top meme.
it's like
What the heck's the top right?
it's essentially like I think
The
it's a
top right?
GIF that you
That's-
can use.
That's
What-
Robbie Rotten, Jared.
That's we are number one. Did you?
Yeah,
actually
we are
say
number
that?
one.
Sad frog is like a
yeah.
I
a
don't know.
Nazi symbol or something now. So
I don't know how Jared can be
Ah.
on this channel when he doesn't know key cultural things. Like,
Is that
this meme was huge.
Yeah, did you never see a "We Are Number One" meme?
No.
What?
I
Do you not know what we are number
I
one
legit
is?
never seen. I've never seen.
Is it the Reddit post with like the actor that played Robbie Rotten when he posted about like being in remission and like that he beat cancer? Isn't that like the most upvoted post on Reddit?
I think it might be.
Okay, but so I don't use Twitter a lot, and I don't use Reddit a lot.
I don't care.
The
Jay.
two platforms.
This man is
you
dead
just-
now. This man succumbed to cancer
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah, he died.
He was a
didn't make
legend
it.
amongst memes.
Honestly, those 4 memes, like like we are number one. The impact that I think that one has is tenfold than the rest of them.
Yeah, I got to be honest.
I mean, the
agree.
Illuminati symbol. That's a good meme, but like,
But like the Illuminati jokes have been going on before the decade even started.
I don't.
So it
think
doesn't
that
count.
counts.
It's from 2012.
No way.
is. It is.
So no one has ever made an Illuminati joke before 2012.
No, that's
'Cause
when
I'm
the
pretty
meme
sure
was-
there's a Family or an American Dad episode that goes over like who created peanut butter, but it's a whole like
It was a meme beforehand.
it's a whole thing about actually the Illuminati, even though they're using what's the word I'm looking for here? Like it's context or
Yeah. Before it came into like the cultural zeitgeist, it was still a joke. There's a Simpsons episode where they join a secret order called the Stonecutters, which is supposed to
Is
be
that
like
the one where it's like
Stonemasons.
we do?
Ooh, yeah, that's
Okay.
the great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. Not actually from this decade. One, you know, I don't even care about Pepe the Frog.
Isn't this a compilation of
Ricardo-
different decades?
No, it's just this decade.
Oh.
Ricardo sucks.
Yep.
We are number
Ricardo's
one.
too recent to be considered on there. There's so many memes that have been bigger. I don't see the appeal to Ricardo.
I don't even know who that is.
I believe the proper use of the meme. Peter, sit down.
Like if we're gonna have
you weren't supposed to talk
memes
at all.
like the Illuminati meme, then we might as well throw Shrek on there.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think
And that's
Shrek is a bigger meme
Yeah,
than any
that's
like
way
the
big.
other three.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
I know that
probably.
one.
Hey,
Or
You know what doesn't work,
Harambe.
Jared?
Harambe.
Harambe
even is
kicked
bigger.
off the whole.
Wait, you don't
modern
think I know that one?
Yeah.
the modern decade, the modern era of memes?
I just want to say that over 350,000 people voted.
Yeah, and
these
they were
the
smoking
results.
crack.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because you get a lot of people to vote doesn't mean they're right.
There was people that
I was gonna
voted
say
Tana
something that I would have
Mojo
immediately
Creator
regretted.
of the Year, Peter. So I don't give a shit what
you watched the
300,000.
content?
All our Americans.
Sit down, sit down, Peter.
Fire
Okay,
Peter.
I just want
Fire
to. I
Peter.
just want to say that the Ricardo meme, I believe, is used as in a GIF format where Ricardo will get in the way of whatever. Like usually, it's used in like. You know, a
better
YouTube
meme.
clip that you link someone to where it's like a half naked girl and she's about to reveal her breasts, but then Ricardo comes into the screen and blocks it. I think that's how it works. Maybe I'm thinking about a different meme, but
Well, that's just a mean meme too. If that's
yeah,
the
it's like a
things-
troll meme.
Yeah, that's not fun.
It's not the same as like the "Are You Ready" thing, the WWE meme that came out.
I don't know if I know that one.
I feel like you're talking.
Peter,
about
you're
the-
not on mic.
the-
No one can hear
It
you.
was when it's like Hulk
The
Hogan.
John, I think
or no.
John Cena, where he
Yes.
like comes in, he's like, "Are you sure about that?"
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's what I'm. Yeah.
John Cena's a good meme.
John Cena's
Yeah,
a good meme.
that one's one of my favorite.
Okay, what are your guys' top four memes of the decade?
Well, Ricardo. Can you bring that screen back up? All right. Ricardo, Illuminati, Sad Frog.
It's Pepe.
Why are you even saying that? You don't know its name.
I just wanted to get a reaction
I'd
from
say.
everyone, and it did.
What are some of my favorite? I'll kick it off, boys. As soon as I brought the question in,
Your life.
I'd say I really love the Shrek memes.
SpongeGar.
SpongeGar obviously
is
is
great.
up there. We Are Number One actually is a fond meme of mine. I really like. What else is there?
What is?
That's
it's
just a bunch of memes.
It's just something I found on Reddit, but it had a bunch of memes, so I thought you could use it as a visual
Yeah.
aid.
I think
Harambe
there
is
was a
number
meme
one for
we
me.
were really obsessed with in Edmonton, but I can't remember. for
Oh,
the
my
life of me
favorite
what it
meme
was.
of all time is "It Just Works."
It just works.
That's a good meme.
That is my favorite meme of
What
all
was
time.
the one we were really into in Edmonton? I remember one night we got drunk and we were like with Drew and we're like, we're gonna make our own memes. We're gonna make Scooby Doo memes. Would you do it for us, Scooby Snack? And then we never made those
No,
memes.
we could have that's meme gold. If you
Yeah.
want to go make your own meme, Scooby Doo is untapped content.
The memes that started coming out when Baby Yoda came out, there was one that I found pretty funny that Graydon, I think Graydon sent it to me, was it had like Baby Yoda and then old Yoda, and it was like how I feel around my friends, and then it's like how I feel around real adults.
That's true. I feel that.
Definitely. I think some of my favorite memes, SpongeGar was a big one. I really liked SpongeGar. I liked the guy who was looking over his shoulder at the girl passing by his street.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know what the name of that meme.
That's
meme
used
was.
so much
It's
because then you just
very used, but it's so good.
You know
yeah,
what meme?
it has so much application.
Yeah.
You know what meme can die in a hole?
What meme?
The
can die?
one with the cat and the two girls,
Yeah.
like screaming at the cat.
That's a good one. I like.
It's a bad one because now all I see is middle-aged women using it horribly out they just don't use it right at all.
Why are you
Like
following
Facebook
middle-aged
moms.
women?
Facebook moms don't use it at all.
Don't you
Right.
follow the Facebook page Facebook Moms?
There is a group where it's like just people are like millennials pretending to act like boomers
Oh
online.
yeah, that's a good.
That's a good group.
That's a funny group.
One of my best or favorite memes of the decade is the "To Be Continued" one. You know,
Oh, I love those memes.
they never get old. I could listen to that song over and over
Yeah.
again just because they're just so perfect every time. You know the one I'm talking about, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got old after I saw about 3 of them.
Oh really? I love them.
I didn't like that meme.
I like them.
That's the beauty of memes. You know, someone might hate, someone might love it.
Yeah. Memes are different for everyone.
Don't
they
let
speak
your
to you
memes
differently.
be weems.
Memes.
Yeah, what Erik said. Oh man,
I am pretty surprised that Harambe didn't seem to make it up there because, like, as someone who studies culture, you could definitely argue that Harambe is like the turning point of meme culture.
the modern day.
completely.
did you just say you're somebody who studies culture?
I am.
I'm not the only one that picked up on that.
What do you mean? That's
Commu-
literally what my degree is.
Communications?
Yeah, well, no, it's communications and media. No, hear me out. It's communications and media, but a bunch of courses you have to take are communications and culture.
Have you heard of cultural anthropology?
Well, that's different.
Because that's
They study
what I took
culture.
in university.
I'm a freaking cultural.
No, Jack.
Okay,
You are
sure,
false.
What did I study? Did I study like rocket science or something?
You
in,
started
like-
the dinosaurs, Jack.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Anthropology and archaeology. Those are the people who dig up dinosaurs. My bad. Mm-hmm. God, I'm stupid.
Are we like in the golden age of memes right now? Is that what it is? Is like prior to Harambe, was that like the Wild West of memes before then, or is right now the Wild West?
I don't
of
think it
memes?
was the Wild West. I think that was like the Stone Age
Yeah.
of memes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Forever Alone and stuff.
I think
we're in the
if you're
meme
looking
revolution.
at this as a timeline, I think you have BH and PH. That's
Yeah.
before Harambe and post Harambe.
Yeah.
So everything before Harambe is very primitive. It's still trying to find its legs. It's very rooted in accuracy and to an extent rudimentary forms of the meme. And then everything post Harambe takes on a much more surrealist approach to convey its message a lot of the time, which is why I think memes grab just these random bits of culture. I think right now we're actually in a bit of a meme depression in a way. It feels like really good memes aren't coming out as frequently as they once were.
That's true.
And the ones that do stick are maybe not as funny, but people kind of stick with them for a long time.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can get behind that.
I studied anthropology.
Get out of here, Matt.
I mean,
Well, like,
as someone who studies culture, I totally agree with you, Jack.
good.
You said.
BH is mostly defined by like you almost had to set up the joke within the meme itself and then hit the punchline of the meme. That's why a lot of it was like rage comics was
Yeah.
like a huge portion before. Where
Absolutely.
now memes rely on you having context of other memes in order to get that meme. You know,
Absolutely.
like memes kind of build on themselves now. Wow. You kind of like some of them do though.
Are you saying
right?
they have depth?
Depth, yes.
Maybe layers.
Like what
Like
I was
onions?
I was trying to explain memes to my mom the other day or like a few months ago, along with like how they do have layers and like how you need context of some memes to get like the deeper versions of that meme. Like the whole meme about like, hey mom, like can we pick up fast food on the way home? No, we have food at home. And then it's like food at home and it just shows shitty food. But then like the deeper layers of that where you would need to understand that context, which is an understanding of something that a lot of people probably went through when they were younger, can like go like to like be like, oh hey mom, can we have a military, can I get that military? No, we have a military at home. And then military at home is like a guy on a pallet in the
But
water.
you're essentially just saying that it's just like anything historical. Things have reference to what their time was.
Maybe the meme depression
it's-
is a result of the memeception that we're now living in.
Maybe.
Because there's like memes within memes.
Yeah, we're kind of in a bubble of memes. Memes rely on other memes to survive.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why
I
there's
feel
the
like
meme depression.
that's how it is on Twitter a lot too, because like for tweets to be popular, they'll usually just kind of copy a meme format. That's why like I kind of hate Twitter for the way it runs certain memes into the ground. Like I don't know, I can't think of an example right off the top of my head, but like I get so tired of some of the memes you see on Twitter because they're just recycled in kind of the worst way.
I'm gonna start a meme channel.
Are you?
Yeah.
I wish you luck, my good
Yeah,
friend.
that meme channel is a big. There's a lot in that
Thank you.
game already.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I'm so untapped. I haven't even seen most of the memes.
dude, there's a meme. There's a meme
I'm
YouTube.
untapped, daddy.
There's a meme channel out there which I love. Not usually not because of the memes itself in the videos, but the video titles are hilarious because it's always like a Windows, like the old Windows XP background as like the thumbnail with something random in the background, and then it's always like memes I take out when my mom goes to bed or stuff. It's always the titles like that. So I just find that funny. So.
I do like looking at like like cultural context of memes and how a lot of the stuff that you like will resonate with you, but a lot of the stuff that resonates with everyone, like the really, really popular things, are very universal. One thing that I was thinking about today, there's been a kind of a recent meme, which is like, I think is funny because it's like, turn on the light in the back of the car and your dad is like, we're all gonna die. Like, why does everyone... Why did everyone have that experience growing up? Why did all of our fathers collectively decide that if we use the light in the back of the car, we're going to fucking die? Like, you want me to drive this car off the road? It's like, no. Jesus, Dad.
Turn it off.
Or like, you know, like the ideas of like turning the second you touch the thermostat, your dad knows. Like,
Yeah.
it just kind of makes you think like, do we actually all live the exact same life? Like, how unique is your life actually? Because like, if all of us, if memes seem to work because we all seem to have the same experience, which allows that meme to like hit deep and be funny. So if all of us are getting all these memes and like there's millions of people laughing at these memes and relating to it, how unique is our lives actually in North America?
I didn't understand half those memes.
Well, good for you, caveman. Did you like old Rage comics and like Velociraptor?
Yeah,
Well,
Those
seeing as he's
are
still
yeah.
putting Rage comics on the thumbnails for the podcast.
Oh, that's right. Jarrod promotes our content with old memes.
You know, we put Ricardo or whatever the fuck his name is.
I want Big Chungus on all of our videos. Oh,
This isn't a meme, but it's something that messed me up that I saw on Twitter. It was 2050 is the same amount of time away as 1990.
Interesting.
indeed it is.
But
Thanks
it's
for
just
that.
like,
Well, I wasn't alive in 1990 though, so joke's on you. Matt,
There's-
can you look up a meme memorial and put it on the like 2010 to 2020 meme memorial?
All right, while he's doing that, one
that the
thing.
right word?
You're not part of
Mural.
this.
Sorry,
One-
mural.
One thing I was laughing at of my dad, we were at the hockey tournament over the holidays that is in town, and I was watching, and everyone's seen those people who wear their hats like this, where they like they like really tighten
they're
up the
levitating
yeah,
above
it's like
their
it's like
heads, yeah.
really lightly on, and they really tighten it up in the back.
Yeah, like a gust
And I was
of
like,
wind's gonna,
yeah,
it's gone.
and I was like, what? Because that just looks fucking stupid. Put your hat on, and then my dad just starts chuckling beside me. I was like, what are you laughing at? He's like, you're getting older when you start to make fun of the younger generation's fashion styles. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Shit. He's probably looking at you like, why the fuck are you even wearing a hat inside? There's no sunlight.
I was wearing a hat, just like, why are you wearing a hat inside? I was like, shit. Sorry.
That's the way it looks down.
If we can go back to the memes for just 1 second, there's one thing about the BHPH timeline that bothers me a little bit. It's an outlier in the before Harambe timeline. It's a very surrealist meme that makes perfect sense to all of us who lived through it, but it's so different from any other meme of that era, and that's Dolan comics.
Oh my
Dolan
god.
comics
Dolan
were
comics
so surreal for the time frame that they were being created in, because that was probably 2-3 years before Harambe.
Yeah. And they were always like dark comedy, like
Yeah.
really angsty.
Absolutely.
Sometimes, not always.
So I remember the really famous one of Gooby like picking up his own hat.
That's what I was
like,
thinking
the,
of.
the panel below him and putting it on his head, and then losing it in the next panel, and it's literally just him stealing his own hat,
Yeah.
and then him crying. In the end.
Yeah, that is kind of a weird one.
Yeah, that's completely surreal.
It was definitely ahead of its time.
Yeah, Dolan comics were something else.
Dude, I said a meme mural. I don't
That's-
want to know about saxophone guy.
Meme mural? What does that even mean?
Google it.
Google a meme mural.
This is what this
Well,
is. It's
we're-
a meme
No, so we can
memorial.
We don't care about
Matt,
Dr. Grande.
Dad, I want to look at all the I want a picture that
but
has
you-
almost every single meme, so that we can reminisce and like pick out memes and actually think about
Hey,
them.
That's
Peter.
We don't.
I don't want to go by year. I just want to see them all at once.
Yeah, he wants a picture
Peter.
of like all the memes.
What is this?
No,
thing
that's
then?
not big enough. Just get a massive one.
Oh my
Peter.
God.
I'm
sure
gonna
it's out there.
euthanize
Peter.
you, Matt.
You see, when Matt
No,
was a young
question.
boy in England, they didn't have
poking
memes.
around
They
here?
were-
Peter, go to the mic.
Put it in there. If he
Peter,
doesn't-
outta here.
Peter, go to the mic.
Peter, don't go to the mic.
Peter, go to the mic.
Peter, don't go to the mic.
If this man doesn't
Peter,
get me a meme
I'll
mural
kill you.
on the screen,
If you don't go to the mic,
mural.
go to the mic.
Sorry, I misspoke earlier. I didn't mean memorial. A mural.
MURAL.
I need absolute silence for this question.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. How Peter, how much did you laugh when you put the balloon up there?
I put that balloon up
Never mind, it's all ruined. Jack, how much did you laugh?
there. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to still be up there. This is, those are from
Where am I
Halloween, I think.
going?
Oh,
Those are from like the Pokemon stream.
oh shit, you're right.
But yeah, it's still there.
How long has this podcast been going? Are we done?
I don't know. It feels like
We got
an
15
eternity.
minutes left.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
I-
All right, so the
I'm
nice
gonna order food after this podcast.
Lush sucks. Know your meme.
Lush sucks. Lush is a good company.
They're great.
Yeah.
They have great products.
What do you mean? Lush
smells
sucks?
nice. I went in to shop for my parents in there, and I just go and I'm like, hey, I'm shopping for my parents, and they're like, this is what we'll do for you.
Isn't all of it like organic and like
Yeah.
cruelty free as well?
Yeah.
Like heck,
That's good.
I'm down.
It's all
for that.
natural, all nice. Murals.
Sponsor us. Sponsor us, Lux. Lush.
Yeah.
Lux.
Give us some bath bombs.
There's got to be a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Eric, you recognize that video in the bottom of the screen there?
Oh.
Oh, man. It's,
Your meme.
a guy with glasses, would you?
it was a meme from the Creatures back in the day. Yeah, they had a video series called Supercast where
Oh yeah.
They made quite a few memes. There was
Yeah.
the Bane dancing. That was like a pretty popular GIF for a while.
it was, yeah.
I give up. I don't care anymore. I lost interest.
All right.
He literally found what he was looking for and then was like, I don't care anymore. Let me do the rest of the word for you.
It would be so hard to get a mural of like every big meme ever.
There's a good attempt.
Yeah,
Hot dog, Snapchat hot dog.
Oh god, I hated that meme.
The Just Do It meme. That's a good one.
I didn't
the-
see
the,
one meme enough. It was the one that had like the alien, like a door would open. It would just be the alien doing like that weird dance, like the super like shiny alien. It's
You know what's the best meme? Eric, this
I
is
don't
a
even
throwback.
remember that one.
The best meme ever was that Pikachu thing we found one time. Remember that?
That wasn't a meme. That was just that was weird.
That
dude.
was what, middle school when we found that?
yeah. That we
There was like a
recess.
I spelled Pikachu wrong, and what came up was this, I guess, a GIF of the time, or like a
Yeah.
small animation that was literally Pikachu like frolicking through a field, and he was just shitting as he was frolicking through the field.
Very nice.
Middle school.
One of my favorite memes is the FBI memes.
Oh yeah, the FBI memes were good.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that. Looking at this guy, this one here with that meme guy from Troll Comics, but that he's being used in a new way where it's like he's like you tell him you pretty much say something to them that shows to them that their thinking is kind of cyclical, if that's the right way, cyclical, and then they get angry at you, and then he goes from like that neutral expression to like the two angry eyebrows.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The NPC memes. Right?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
NPC?
the one where it's a bunch of dudes with just
Generic
a blank face.
boys.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they get angry because you like pretty much like show them that they're wrong about what they just said.
No. Yeah, that was the NPC meme because those people were NPCs because they didn't have any like real characteristics of their own.
Right.
Was the idea, I think.
I
So,
see.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't really get it like without a video, but one meme I really liked was the shooting star meme too.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure.
That's a good one, actually.
Some of my favorite memes are crossover memes where you take two memes and mush them together.
Yeah.
There was, so I loved some of the Drake and Josh memes. So, like, I loved the one where they're in the treehouse. Like, where's the door hole? So there was one where they mashed it up with the meme from My Hero Academia, where the mom is like sitting under the blanket and he's like, "Come help me," and then you hear from the other side of the door that's supposed to open, "Drake, where's the door hole?" Oh, I think I have that one saved somewhere. Anyways,
Oh, there's that damn cat meme in there.
yeah, I never liked Angry Cat.
No,
very
not
much.
Angry Cat. The one I
Grumpy
was
Cat.
talking about with the two
Oh.
ladies yelling at the cat.
Okay, see, I
Which
kind of
one? Where is it?
It's just above
it's a-
a
yeah, it's a-
short
oh, I
walk to
see.
Mordor,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
simply walking to Mordor.
Yeah.
I
it's
like
right,
that one.
It's right where Stonks would be.
I call it like the stank face cat
Yeah.
because he's making like a stank face. And I like the face of the cat. It's funny.
I like it when it's used properly, but I've just seen
Well,
it used horribly so
well, yeah,
many
you-
times now that I'm just like, ugh.
If someone's not gonna use something properly, you're not gonna.
So here's the meme that I'd put on there. I'd put Evan's name over the people's face and then other people using the meme.
people.
That's the meme.
No,
So Evan's yelling at the people trying to use the meme.
now this is I'm the two ladies with Lion King has no character, and then Jarrod, you're the cat.
Can I be Harambe?
Yes.
Do you guys recognize
no,
this meme?
I've got a good one. Peter is the blonde girl. The Switch doesn't have a D-pad, and then we're all the cat.
This is great material for my meme channel that
Yeah.
I'm going to release.
I really like that other meme, which is kind of almost the same as this cat meme, where it's like the one lady, she's like going like this, and she like super serious and is like teared up, and then it's just like the other lady who's in the couch like, stop talking to me.
Man, there's been a lot of memes this decade.
Really, this is really the only decade of memes,
In a
Like-
lot of ways, yeah.
because Harambe happened 2015, halfway through the decade. And at the beginning of the decade, like I Has Cheeseburgers and troll comics were rampant on the internet.
Yeah.
And before then,
Yeah,
like I
bringing
don't
them
even
back.
think there were like much internet memes
I'm
prior to
bringing
like
them back.
YouTube's,
No.
YouTube's becoming a big
You're
thing
not,
in,
Jared.
or
You're
being
not bringing
on the
it
internet
back.
in 2005. I'm sorry. Was I interrupting your guys' conversation?
Yeah, you actually were.
Okay, sorry. I was just checking. I just wanted to
I'm
make
trying
sure.
to tell Jared no, but he keeps saying yes.
Yes means yes.
Don't listen to Jared ever.
Actually, yes does mean yes.
Technically, yes.
Ah, comes full circle.
Well, yes, but technically, no.
What?
You guys remember that meme?
Yes.
With the pirate?
Oh yeah, yeah. With from like the claymation pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so many memes.
So many.
Is there anything else we have to talk about today?
We had some ideas. But
Hold on.
Memes. Oh,
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is good now. That's something I've wanted to talk about.
Oh. You were
Like-
telling me that the other night after we saw Cats.
Yeah, I've told Evan. I don't think I told Jared.
Well,
but,
because
like,
when did they did their most recent update?
For
Rise of Skywalker update.
Yeah, and that's when
It like apparently it's been good since then, but the Rise of Skywalker update, like that's where articles have come out and people are like, it's because like it failed, so EA was like, well, we don't give a shit about this anymore. So then the developers got to make a good game and do something they cared about. There are loot boxes. I don't know how to get one. I've tried finding it. I can't figure out how to buy a loot box in the game.
Because I know when Peter and I launched it up the one day, I forget what we were launching it for, but we played it for a little bit, and the biggest complaint I had was they immediately didn't have a lot of like, so for example, capture, or I guess hard point would be the equivalent of that game mode, capture the point, whatever, domination.
They have that
Um,
now. That's like the main thing I've been playing.
And when we launched it up, they only had like 2
Game
points.
modes.
No, they had only had 2 points to dominate. So
Oh.
you literally just have 2 hordes of people on each hill, and you'd walk out and there'd just be blaster fire, and you're just like, well, I'm walking to my death immediately. And unlike the original Battlefronts where you could go around and find some sneaky ways, there was no around. It was literally, here's point 1, point 2. All right, go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's what they have now. It's called Capital Supremacy, and it's like basically the exact thing from the old games where you start out and there's 5 points that you capture, and you run around the map doing that,
finally.
and you like get battle points from doing stuff in the game, which makes you be able to play as like the heroes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then if you lose that round, you like fly to, or like the enemy team boards their ship to fly onto your main ship, and you have to like defend it.
Oh, that's cool.
So
it's
if
like an
they-
invasion mode.
Yeah, so if you defend it, you go back down to the ground to try and like get onto their ship. But if they win again, like you'll go back on, and the ship will still have the like same damage from before.
oh,
So
that's
That
really
is
cool.
cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was actually really
So
fun.
how long does that go on for then? How
I
long is
played-
a game usually?
Sometimes it's half an hour. I think I had a game last night that was like an hour.
That's cool. You know what? I got my brother a copy of that game for Christmas, like when it came out, like 2 years ago now.
Yeah,
Right?
2017.
So I know he doesn't
Three-
play it, so I'll probably just go take it.
Might as
Bring it
well.
Well, if you have EA access, you have it now.
Who has EA access?
Me and Peter do.
You give EA. Okay.
No, I do it because I get the NHL games and I get them for free.
That's because
On
Peter
there.
likes supporting indie
Yeah,
companies.
Peter loves indie companies.
Mm-hmm.
I openly support EA.
You know, you guys kind of walk into this where like you insult him and then you get mad at him for talking on the mic, but you trigger him, so that's what he wants to do.
Well, that's because
That's the
Yeah,
point.
but it's like when if you tell someone not to do it, they're gonna try to do it.
Yeah, Peter is our meme.
We anger Peter, so we have more reasons
Someone-
to yell at him.
Someone needs to capture a picture of Peter rage and then
And turn it into a meme.
Yeah.
Like a viral meme.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I think maybe
How he reacts when there's no D-pad. How he reacts when Jarrod speaks.
it'd be impossible to make a meme these days.
Don't tell me that. My channel is new.
Like if you want to have if you want to create a meme, you need to pretty much already have a large audience that you know is gonna spread it. You know.
Well, I know I already have 207 that will watch it.
That's you.
Yeah. You, the viewer.
That is an interesting concept though. Like, who do you think in most circumstances is like the first like person to like popularize a big meme. You
I
know?
have
Like
no
I think
fucking-
PewDiePie has the absolute power
Yeah.
to create memes.
Back in the day, a lot of them started on 4chan. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the big ones in the early days. I don't know if they still do because I've never used 4chan because let's be honest, it's a terrible place. Never go there, Simba.
There was a skit I saw on a YouTube channel once. I think it was like the SourceFed cast. They did kind of like a little, not a skit. He just like, it was just like a phrase that he used about like they were pretending to be newscasters showing you like their fun videos of the day. And they're like, if you were wondering where these videos come from, the journey starts about 4 weeks ago on 4chan. From there, the meme will go to Reddit, and then from there it'll be spread to Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. From there, it'll end up on. From there, it'll be like shared to us, and then here it is now. For
When does
you,
it get to
4 weeks
LinkedIn?
later on our fun videos of the day?
Right about now.
Yes. I like how Jack heard my joke. but
I
no
didn't
one else
hear it.
did.
I was
I,
trying
didn't.
to.
I was trying to
butcher
listen
my
to
way.
Evan like a polite person. Jarrod.
Butcher
No,
Jarrod.
Well,
no.
if it was so funny, why don't you tell the whole class?
I just asked when it was going to get to LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, LinkedIn
Haha.
memes.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the first one. First of many.
That's your first meme?
First meme.
All right, I have a challenge for each of you guys, and we'll wrap it up.
I don't
after
want to do
that.
it.
Predict right now what is going to be a meme in 2020.
My life.
World War III.
That's already.
It's
a meme.
already-
You are technically correct.
It already is a meme right now. You're behind the boat.
That's going to be a meme.
I thought
behind the
about
boat.
it. I had actually a decent idea of what could potentially be a January meme, but I forgot. So just believe me on that.
Well, we're gonna
Xbox
sit and
is
wait.
going to do something with their new Xbox that will make it a meme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Same,
Bring back,
probably
bring
same
back
with
the
PlayStation.
bring back the sports overlay. That's what everyone wants for it.
I think going into the election campaign in the United States, we're going to see a bunch of memes about how Bernie Sanders is a zombie and zombie Sanders is running for election or something like that.
Oh, here it comes.
Here comes
There's actually-
the greatest meme of
there's-
2020.
There's actually already been a Bernie Sanders meme this year.
Is there?
Yeah, he hit a table and people were like memeing off that.
Oh.
Like one, like they had him in like a Minecraft cave, and he was like, that was pretty good.
See, those are good. I like that. That's what I like about today's memes.
That's Dr. Grande, who you insulted earlier. So
Good.
got him.
Who?
Peter's Lord and Savior, Dr. Grande.
I thought that was EA and various other companies.
Well, that's his deity.
Then what? Then what's
Father.
tell us to him?
The
Daddy.
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I think we're gonna get a meme about a toilet. I don't know what, but that's my feeling. In
Okay,
the
no,
month
no,
of
no, no.
January, there will be a meme about toilets.
Now, it can't just have a toilet in it. It has to directly relate to the toilet.
The meme is centered around toilets.
Okay.
I don't know what it's gonna be, but that's just what my
And
meme
you
done.
cannot create this meme.
No, I couldn't. I could try to make it, but it wouldn't spread.
That
But I
is a
think
pretty
there's-
bold prediction.
I think there's gonna be in January a toilet meme.
I
You
think
heard it here first.
I think in January there's going to be a live or not in January. This year there's going to be a live connection meme.
Oh, yeah?
No. What? Here's a useless superpower: actually being able to predict future memes.
You can
That
monetize
is a
that.
meme.
Yeah, that's something you could take advantage of. That's for sure.
Could definitely monetize that.
Yeah.
How?
There's people who buy those shitty Facebook shirts that come up for $10 that have memes from 3 weeks ago.
So I could get memes to market before the meme.
You would
becomes
be
a
selling
thing.
shit quality stuff.
You'd
What
to
does
dumb
that-
people.
You'd feel horrible
What,
about it.
what does
No,
that
you
do to
wouldn't.
the space meme time?
Look at Grumpy Cat.
Space,
All right, that's
timeline.
You can put that on the
Meme
shirt
time
too.
continuum. Yeah, the meme time continuum. Would me putting out a shirt with the meme that hasn't been out yet cause that meme to not become a meme?
That's
Well, no, you would just
too much
make the
meme.
shirt. You would have to make your own like
Fruit of the
t-shirt
Loom.
printing facility.
Fruit of the Loom shirts only.
Yes.
Fruit.
Fruit of the Loom is comfortable. What is your problem, Jared?
Hey,
What
Fruit
did they
the
do to
Loom, which
That's just
Actually-
like the brand that I remember from when I was a kid that everyone had was a Fruit of the Loom shirt.
Yeah.
okay. Now here's a good story before we wrap up.
Oh boy.
When we were going camping this summer, and Matt was going shopping, and he was like, "Anything you guys need, like just shoot me like a list. I'll go get it for you." So I'm like, "Oh man, if you're gonna be at the mall, can you just get like a couple like Fruit the Loom, like packages? Because I need some Long Johns. Because Long John, the
Yeah,
Fruit the
yeah.
Loom does the Long Johns.
Isn't it Fruit?
I think Fruit
of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom, whatever it
Fruit
is.
the Loom. No wonder Matt didn't get the right
No,
one.
it was fruit. I said Fruit of the Loom. Whatever it was, I just can't remember.
No,
Fruit of
you
the
said
Loom.
you said fruit de loom, and I just took it to assume you meant to say fruit of the loom. So I was gonna get you guys
Okay,
like long
yeah.
pants.
Yeah. So, anyways, I get a picture a couple hours later, and it's the fruit snack section of the grocery store. And it's like, I can't find them, Evan. Where are they?
That's so cute. That's like the meme from that old Halo mission where it's like, oh, I can't come now. I'm buying clothes. Well, hurry up. I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? There's only soup. Then go into another aisle. There's soup here too. What? Where are you? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
2020.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, I think, boys.
It's gonna be interesting. That's for sure.
I'm gonna be
It's the
gone
year of
for
the
3
Jellicle
months.
Cat.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not gonna be good.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be a fever dream.
Eric and I are gonna make some cats memes for you guys.
Can you put them on my channel?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'm honestly a bit surprised that there haven't already been like cats memes. I think the existence of cats in and of itself is
Is a
just
meme.
the meme.
Mm-hmm.
Cats the movie. Is the meme. It'll be remembered as that.
Just put a title with a black background.
Plus,
Cats the movie.
yeah.
Cats 2019.
Cats 2019. That's
Sorry,
how
yeah.
we referred to it. Cats open bracket 2019 close bracket.
It's hard to make memes off like a movie that's still in theaters though, because you don't actually have like high quality images you can rip from it. Pretty much all you have is the trailer to work off of, or low quality theater pictures.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what happened with Endgame though. People wanted a meme on Endgame so bad that it was just like crappy still footage from the movie that in the theater.
Yeah, well, like that's what happened with Last Jedi 2, like the buff Kylo meme. It was low quality for like its entire lifetime, and then prequel memes, like when that came out, they like finally someone posted it's like, finally we get this meme in HD quality. It's him there with the nipples and everything.
Impossible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete.
Star Wars memes. I think any Star Wars meme I think is my favorite of the decade. The whole existence of like taking the prequels from being like absolutely hated to people just kind of like ironically loving them because they're so memey. I think that's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yes.
Wait, what's a good prequel meme? I'm drawing a blank.
Jack just said one. Archives are
Yeah,
incomplete. Do it. There's always a bigger fish.
I have the high ground.
I have the high ground.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
a
the
great
biggest
meme.
one. Hello
Have you-
there.
Have you ever heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Doth Plagueis the Wise. Yeah, the evil head turns. Literally countless. And even like yep. Like Boba Fett saying yep to Obi-Wan Kenobi on Kenomi
Yep.
is a meme. Just that line. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, Camino.
So, hey,
Camino, yeah. Is that what I said?
You
I just want everyone to
Oh.
know, Graydon just came in, and I'm pretty sure he copied my hairstyle.
Whoa!
Is that Jack 2?
Jack 2.0?
Wow.
Here he comes. Look at his head.
There's Jack 2.
Wow.
Actually, when you turn your face like a certain way, you look pretty much no other way. You look pretty much exactly like Jack.
I bet you look identical from behind.
I know they do.
You know where you can't see people's faces.
Man, I look terrifying. Like everyone who's seen me is like, you look like a guy I don't want to mess with. I don't know. It's a combination of like my angry, consistent face, and I don't know. I just look
You have a
angry and pissed
consistent
off.
face.
You have
Haven't
angry
changed
Well, they're like
face?
resting bitch
Congratulations.
face. It's just
I've
resting
nev-
angry.
You don't have
Lack
a
of
resting
emotion.
bitch face.
He doesn't
You
have
don't have
resting.
a resting bitch face. No, you
He
don't.
doesn't have that. He has lack of emotion face. That's what he
Apathy
has.
face.
Yeah,
Numb.
apathy.
Eternally numb.
What's our time at?
I think it's about wrap up.
Thanks, people.
It's time to say goodbye.
Yeah. Well, once again, everyone, thanks for a great 2019. We're happy with how the channel
And
grew
welcome
over
back.
the year.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Welcome back to the new
Yeah.
year.
We hope you didn't miss us too much over the holidays.
We actually did have some people come into the chat and be like, "Hey, we really missed you guys. Glad you're back." We had Dusty said that, Drew said that. I think it's DJT Brand came in and Mixer was like, "Yo, it's been a while. Good to see you
Nice.
guys."
It's been a while.
Yeah, it was
It's
actually
been a
really
while.
nice to get a lot of people coming into chat and saying hi. I think Dusty actually was like really happy that we were back. So
Yeah, I streamed
love
Spyro
Dusty.
2 times. Dusty showed up to one of them. So
Nice.
awesome.
Sweet. Well, I'm glad,
That's an awkward silence. I
Yeah.
enjoy that one better.
I'm glad
Okay.
that we're going into 2020. I'm leaving for 3 months, and Graydon has decided to
replace
me.
you,
Yeah.
your doppelganger.
Yeah.
We won't miss you, Jack.
I'm gonna bleep out that entire section and see how long it takes people to catch on.
Yeah.
So now Graydon has to start using very complex words, and then he has to, as soon as he says that word, he then has to go nice word afterward, good word.
Good word, me.
He's got to take off the hat.
Oh yeah,
Then
yeah.
say the smart word, and then put it back on and be
say,
like,
good word.
nice word.
Isn't Graydon also trying to steal your girl in Stardew, Jack?
Oh, maybe.
Yes.
I can see that.
Next time you guys log in your Stardew server, Graydon's gonna have like the exact same outfit as Jack's character. He's just be standing outside his house. Yeah.
If you want Graydon to be the new Jack, subscribe to our channel.
Don't subscribe. Don't. Do you not understand what that will do to my ego? I will never be able to come back to this house again. I'll be free, but at what cost?
At what cost?
All right, say your goodbyes.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Looking
guys
forward to
next
a
time.
great 2020. We got our stuff coming back for the whole year, so we look forward to it.
Goodbye.
Our schedule may be changing as well.
It just works. Just works.
Just works.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye-bye.